It's happy hour again at the Banter Bar.
These lights are so bright, man. I don't know if we can do this, but we gotta try, right? The drinks are open.
We gotta try, man.
Fine, man.
All right, now, are you a big reader? I know you're a big drinker, but are you like a big reader?
I like numbers, you know? So, like, I could tell the numbers for alcohol on these, but reading? No, man. That's...
Okay. Well, can I trust you to pour your own drinks and I'll read the questions?
Are you offended? My nomenclature,
That's a big word.
I know you're... Why do you think I'm dumb, okay? It's not that I'm dumb. It's, like, I don't want to misgender you, right?
Good, dumb.
Man is just my natural state, okay? It's like whatever the words that the cool kids use, right? It's not me actually calling you a man.
Man is all inclusive.
I need a drink, man.
All right. Well, why don't we start here?
So this is Electric Melon, the Mad Dog 2020. So this one, we got Mad Dogs, right? Because it's been a while and I love these. I used to anyway. I feel like maybe that was the case. And then we got some margaritas. Mm. So the Mad Dogs, they're 13%, man. Like I said, I'm good with numbers. And this one's that Electric Melon, man.
Now, I've never had a Mad Dog.
13%, so you should probably take it easy because I know how you get.
Oh, do you?
Dude. Cotton candy and like strawberry taffy.
It's watermelon, man.
Oh, watermelon.
It's watermelon, man. Come on, it's fucking watermelon, man.
Oh my god.
Yeah, I had to.
I feel like you're making fun of me. It's not cool.
No,
Read your question, reader.
Okay, here we go. Loofah or washcloth? Here we go.
I thought you said this was going to be like a fun experience. What kind of question? It doesn't taste good?
Oh no, it just kicks you.
As pucker?
Oh
man,
yeah.
Mine's got something like black in it. Not to be racist, but like there's a piece of plastic or fabric or something in mine.
It's part of your jacket.
No, like I saw something floating earlier. It had to have been that one because these are darker. And these are in cans. You can't see inside of them, you know.
I love your reasoning behind it. Awesome. It definitely is watermelon.
My God, man.
Told you.
I don't think this was the one I had. This tastes, you know how they make things higher in alcohol content sometimes?
Yeah.
I feel like they did this with this, but they also made it higher in sugar, man. So the sugar feels concentrated.
For sure.
It's like a sucker that melted and you're drinking it. Electric.
Melon.
Okay.
It's electric. Boogie, boogie, boogie. Sorry. It's got a really strange aftertaste. Like obviously the taste on the surface is watermelon, but I don't know if it's the electric. There's something about it that tastes at the end like a candy that you got out of the bottom of a purse.
Yeah, it's bad, man. Like if it's candy that you threw up after drinking a bag of sugar. You know what I mean? Like it's got a
drink a bag of sugar?
I mean, maybe mix a little water in with it or something.
Sugar water.
You know that Joseph dude?
Yeah.
He talks about how he eats his cereal and stuff. It's probably that.
Oh.
Cornflakes with watermelon, man. Joseph's World. That's what.
Cornflakes with watermelon.
It's unique, I'll give it that, right?
Yeah.
I'm gonna call it 2, man.
Wow. Bad.
I don't love it.
I thought you guys were supposed to be like really open-minded.
I am open-minded. I'm open-minded to the fact that this is bad, man.
Okay.
What do you think?
All right. I mean, it's not great. I wouldn't have necessarily called it bad. I would say something closer to a 3. It's unpleasant. But obviously I can still stomach getting through this glass, so I'm not pouring it out. Not great, though. we'll see how the other ones stack up later on.
So loofah or washcloth?
Mm-hmm.
It's a tough one for me because I like what the loofah does better for cleaning purposes. But the stuff that I use is like bar soaps, right? Like, is this Zest or...
You don't use a bar soap with a loofah?
I never thought about it. You can do that?
Yes, you can do that.
Oh, a loofah all the way, man.
Yeah,
like,
me too.
World just blown right now. Mind, all of it. Universe blown. Blown is a good word for different... What's your answer?
Well, my answer is loofah all the way. Washcloths are trash. They don't lather good. You have to wring them out really, really good in order to use them again and again and again. If not, you get that gross, mildewy smell, and you don't want to be washing your body with that.
Kids love playing with a washcloth, though. You know, I haven't seen a kid play with a loofah.
Well, I don't have
kids. Got to count.
I don't have kids to entertain.
Well, if you want to be about that life someday, you better prepare yourself.
Okay, washcloths for when I have kids. Got it.
So next up is it's a Bud Light, maybe? No, it's a Rita. It just looked, see, it's deceptive, blue and white. I get lost. Rita's Lime-a-Rita. This one, it's like a Lime-a-Rita, and it's 8%. So a little less than the last one. I'm guessing it's a malt beverage.
God, there's a hefty weight.
Oh, it smells so good, though.
Oh, it does. That's really limey.
Like the difference between a Sprite, you know, what's the...
Did you hear Sierra Mist change their branding?
No.
It's Starry now, and the
Starry Mist?
No, just Starry. And the can looks completely different. So
no,
Sierra Mist, they've done away with the branding. It's not coming back.
So you could drink a Sprite, right? Or you could drink like a limeade, like homemade lime juice lime. That's what this smells like. It smells exquisite.
Oh, hell yeah.
It's just slightly flat for my liking, but the flavor, the weight is wonderful. I'm a little worried about the 8% because I could drink this real fast.
Yeah.
Did you read that?
No, I didn't. Our question is, if you could erase a day of your life, which day would it be?
Brutal.
Mm-hmm.
Because you have to think about the worst, right? Like,
either that or an unimportant day that you wouldn't miss. You know, one that didn't necessarily influence.
It's pretty fair. I like your thinking. I wouldn't have thought of that. I genuinely wouldn't have. So I'm glad you're here.
Thanks.
You don't hear that enough. You might like this guy.
I mean, this guy is this guy is okay so far. I don't have a whole lot of complaints. You actually make me want to say man more, and I'm going to try not to.
You gotta say like, "Whoa, man!" That's the whoa, man. Yeah.
Whoa, man! Have you ever seen So I Married an Axe Murderer? Whoa, man! Whoa, man!
That's none of your business, actually, but totally answer that someday after I've seen the movie.
Okay, so you haven't seen it.
I didn't say that. Putting words in my mouth, man.
Do you know if Shane's seen the movie?
Like Idaho Shane? Mr. Judah?
Okay.
What do we... Oh, okay.
You know what I mean. Anyway. Very limey. Not overly sweet. I don't mind that it is not super carbonated. I could definitely see drinking one of these in a pool during the summer or by some body of water. Oh yeah, I would fuck this up. And it fucked me up in the process. So
I want to put it in a cup of Sonic Ice, you know?
Be walking around.
Yeah.
Walking around with it. Nobody knows.
With a super straw, and plus it gets just slightly watered down and stays ice ass cold. Something about it, it's kind of like a little bit overwhelming after a second. I still really like it. Mm-hmm. So I'm going to give it a 6 because it's totally worth that.
I was actually going to give it an 8. I really liked it.
If you're big on alcohol content, it's 8%. So numbers.
Dibs.
Oh, fucking have it, man. I can't touch much more of that. I worry that this episode right here, my one and only, will be my downfall. It's because I thought I liked Mad Dog, and I'm eating my words now. Mm-hmm. Drinking my words.
Whew. Okay. If you could erase a day of your life.
Oh, yeah, man.
Did you rate this, by the way? You did?
6.
6, okay. And I did I did 8, yeah.
8, that's right. I remember now.
You do.
Wow.
It just happened. If you could erase a day of your life, what day would it be?
Would you erase this one?
No, I wouldn't erase it.
It's been a good day?
It's been all right.
It's been a day. Do you already have your answer?
Well, only because it's still raw, and I feel like I've been talking about it a lot. Last Thursday, I could have done with that.
Man, your life's pretty good if that's the day you'd erase, man.
Either that or I would pick some day where I didn't make any life-altering decisions. I just was, and I didn't influence anybody else's life around me. That day, obviously, I could do without because that's a smarter answer. But, yeah, last Thursday.
Why? Did you say why?
Because I got laid off from my job.
Right. Okay, cool, man.
I woke up that morning. It was a great day. Productive at work. Got laid off from my job. I feel like I've talked about it a lot. But, yeah, in hindsight, I will probably feel differently. But today, fucking sucks. So, I would do without it.
I could think of, like, some bad days that, like, shouldn't have happened sort of things, like criminal type behavior days. But I never got in trouble for those days, you know. So the thing that comes to mind for me always when I think of something like this, it's I'm sorry, am I boring you?
No. I'm just preparing.
It's like the day I broke up with one of my exes, or the day that she was done with me, I guess is what I should really say. Like, I was kind of pathetic. Like, really pathetic. I cried a bunch, and I was clingy, and I hate that, because it's not really who I am. I was trying to show that, like, hey, I care, you know, and all that, but I would definitely erase that, because it doesn't really fit well with the rest of me. Like, it's definitely been instructive, but it didn't feel like me at the time either. It was like, who is this guy? Right?
But would you say that the decisions and things that you said in that moment reflected your future?
I think they reflected my feelings. Like, I was honest. This is the blue raspberry, by the way. It's 13% again.
Do you think it influenced, obviously, your future? Because you're no longer with that person.
Totally. Like, I didn't play it well, and I think at one point she called me annoying. It was probably as a result of that day.
No.
She didn't. That was like a reaction. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. I know for a fact, because of later discussions, that she didn't mean that, you know, just in the moment.
Are you talking about your wife?
No, bro.
Okay, just making sure.
I wouldn't erase a day with my wife.
Well, all I'm saying is because of the decision that you made with your ex, it allowed y'all broke up, correct?
Yeah.
Okay, but if you hadn't have broken up, you could have missed opportunities later on.
You can play this butterfly effect stuff all you want to, but it's like, yeah. And in 10 years, you'll be able to look back and you won't erase last Thursday.
That's what I'm saying is in hindsight, I probably wouldn't erase it. I'm sure things will be fine. But today, they suck. And I just would have thought that looking back on that moment, it influenced so many butterfly effect things that
it's just in my own head, it's a bad look, you know?
Are you kidding me? Out of all your looks, that one's...
That's the one, man.
Okay.
I don't want to be this pathetic crier who's clinging and, you know, trying to make things work when it's not the right. Let's move on.
You've
man.
learned a lot since then. I think that you're in good shape now. I'm trying to give you a compliment. Mad Dog's Blue Raspberry.
Dude, blue raspberry smells shady as well.
What's a blue raspberry?
It's a raspberry, probably
Bling bling.
with some blue carousel.
Do they all have
would
bling
be my
bling?
guess.
I don't.
Just made that up on the spot. So if I'm right, be sure to tell me because I really like to hear when I'm right.
They put blue raspberry in like kids' candies and stuff like that. I really don't think that they're mixing those two for children's candies.
This one's easier. Like it still smells and has the same mouthfeel. It's so sugary, it's almost unpleasant. It's like if you mixed a malt beverage with a wine. It's kind of where this is at, but you have to pour so much sugar. Like you can't even see the front of the bottle for all the sugar in this.
Did you find your thrill?
What do you mean?
On Blueberry Hill. Because that's what it reminds me of.
You talking Fats Domino right now?
Yeah, I'm talking Fats Domino.
Wow.
What is the name of the Boone's Farm liquor that's blue?
It's Blue Hawaiian, man.
Blue Hawaiian.
And it's nothing like this.
This is like really hard liquor, Blue Hawaiian.
There's no coconut. There's no like hint of.
Well, Blue Hawaiian's like an ocean water, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
This one's. I don't know.
I can't get over the chemical smell and the chemical dirt taste at the end of it. That's the thing that really, really bothers me.
It really has a bad smell. And chemical is a right word for it. And the thing is, this is like 1/10 raspberry and probably 9/10 like straight blue carousels. What it feels like you're drinking like a mixer. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I got you.
Like a simple
standalone liquor is not what it's intended for.
Yeah, like
this is for mixing.
You go to pour your syrups in, right? To your liquor drinks. This is just the syrup. It's alcoholic as shit, but who's drinking this? Just straight.
Okay, so I'm gonna step out on a ledge. I'm gonna give it a 5. It is definitely better than this. And I love watermelon. It's definitely better than this. There's less of a chemical taste here. It's still there. Don't let me make you think that it's not. But it is easier to drink than that.
What's our question, man?
Our question is it rude to ask a couple when they're going to start having kids?
I'm going to go, well, rude, huh?
Look at me.
I'm going to go with a 3 on this one. It is better, but I don't think that's saying much, you know? In the grand scheme of schemiolas, it's not saying a whole lot to me. It's unpleasant. You can sugarcoat it, but it's way too sugary to begin with.
True.
Don't need any sugar.
You don't need any more sugar. You ever think, and this is just me talking because of the alcohol, you ever think we'd be where we are today?
I love my life. I don't know about you, but...
I mean, I love my life too.
I think
as
it's
a
awesome.
whole, I love my life. I just never thought that we'd be right here today. If someone would go back and tell me, this is where you're going to be on this day doing this, I would be like, man.
I do think it's rude to ask a couple when they're going to start having kids, but also understand the well-meaning intentions that are overlooked by a lot of people these days, you know?
What's appropriate? How close do you have to be to the couple in order for you to ask?
I don't know. I feel like it's a fair question. I don't understand. Everyone gets so upset so easy these days. It's like, who are all these babies that can't even answer questions these days? Like someone could ask me in a casual conversation of like 20 people and we're playing a drinking game and someone's like, do you lick butthole, bro? And
dude, that's easier to answer.
No, it's not. It's more intrusive. It's more personal. Now you want to talk about like, have people gone through like they lost when they were trying to have, or they can't have,
True.
and you're
True.
insensitive. Well, maybe I don't lick butthole because I don't have a tongue. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're insensitive to my stuff.
Okay, I think based off of what you just said, it depends on how close you are to the couple. In general, to avoid, you don't know what is going on with that couple and their journey trying to conceive, or if they've conceived and lost in the past. Maybe it's a safe bet to not ask. But if you are close to the couple, it doesn't hurt to ask. I've been asked. I'm not going to sit there and say it's none of your fucking business.
Why not? If you think it's a rude question to ask, be rude in response. If the message you want to send is this question is rude, don't ask.
I don't have the balls for that.
Don't passive aggressive everyone to death because everyone hates it. Just fucking balls up and tell them, look, we can't. Fuck off, okay?
No, it's not a matter of can't. Maybe they don't know. But I've been asked by people close to me. They may be in this room. It is not rude to ask.
You could even overshare. Be like, look, he nuts in me all the time, but it just hasn't happened yet,
Okay. All right. Yeah, well, have you ever thought about that, though? When people are like, we're trying to conceive. You ever look at a girl and be like, you full of it, ain't you? Right now.
There's so many times where the conversation is unintentionally about, like, you two fuck behind the scenes. But we're not really talking about that.
But you're like, you be fucking sort of thing?
All right, we're going off. So believe it or not, this little guy here, he's a 12%er instead of the 8% that the others are.
So.
What is it?
It is MXD's Drinks Company Margarita. This is 12%, like you said. And it's got a cute little Chihuahua on the front. It kind of gives me Fear and Loathing in Las Vegas vibes. Does it not?
All right, you're going down a rabbit hole. I'm trying to figure the can out. You can't see it. It's too bright.
Okay. Anyway. So you do or do not think it's rude? You never specified.
I'm done with this question.
No. Yeah.
I think it's rude, but I think you're allowed to be rude in response. I think that's how you're really going to send a message.
Okay. For the record, people close to me, I don't think it's rude. People that aren't close to me, I think it's rude.
Bro, this one claims on the can to be wildly good. Now, how sure of yourself do you have to be?
Okay, our question is, one of Earth's seasons has to go. Which is it gonna be?
I will say, too, this one smells kind of off, because I'm used to beer smells.
Oh my
God,
this
one
smells like...
smells like tequila.
No. Smell it. It smells like gummy bears.
It does smell like gummy bears that have been soaked in tequila.
Yes! Like the... What is it? Haribo?
Does it? I'm just going to drink it, man.
This is exactly a gummy bear. Mm.
Oh.
What's with the fishy aftertaste?
What's with all the sugar crystals, man? This stuff it's headache from sugars. Wow.
You get a headache, and you get a headache, and you get a headache. Everybody gets a headache from sugar. I think this is the most sugar I've consumed in one sitting in like months.
This one, it's right up there with the Mad Dogs and sugar content. The flavor profile is a little more pleasant. Oh, there's way too much sugar here, man.
It's a gummy bear. It is the lime-colored gummy bears in the Haribo bag. And you know the sugar-free ones? If you eat a whole bag, it gives you diarrhea.
Can you pour that out for me, man?
Sure. Did you know that?
No, I didn't know you could get diarrhea from eating too much sugar.
No. Sugar-free. If you ate a whole bag of sugar-free... I don't even know if I'm saying it right.
You have to eat the whole bag, too.
Gummy bears. You will get explosive diarrhea.
I'm going to go with a 3 again on that one.
I'm going to give it a 4.
I know it's higher than this one, by the way. I didn't want to drink a 12%
You said
drink.
this was higher than this one.
What?
You said that this was rated higher than this one?
No, it's higher than this
one.
one.
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. It's not terrible. This is better than this.
Here's an example. She poured it out. I put water in my cup, and I still tasted lime and sugar.
Okay. So,
Wow.
to be fair, I'm the expert. I just did a margarita and taco tour. This isn't that far off from a margarita, though.
No, but you get like ice chips and other sorts of water.
Salt around the rim.
Yeah, it balances. And that is super sweet.
I mean, it is. I'm not going to lie to you.
It's drinking a simple syrup, man. It's too much.
No. Simple syrup would be worse, trust me.
I'm going to go with spring on this question. I got no love for you. I'm not about it. I've come to appreciate summer, but I love fall and winter.
Absolutely not. Summer can eat its own ass.
So we should move north.
I don't mind spring.
Spring is tornado season. There's a bunch of allergens and
Okay, I live in I
you
used to
can't
live
do
in
shit
an
because
area.
everything is wet, except for what you want to be wet.
You need spring for everything to be green. Summer, we live in Texas. Spoiler alert. Everything dies.
Did you just say you're choosing summer over spring because of the color green?
Yes. The weather in general is better. I would rather have rain than record high heat.
I love rain. Don't get me wrong. Next up is Mad Dog's Red Grape Wine.
Red grape?
Red Grape.
Okay. And our question is what band that you've seen live put on the worst performance?
When I was young, right? This is the one. It was a New Year's.
Oh, shame.
And we had a few bottles of this at the house because we didn't like to drink beer, so they got us these, and we were underage. And
smell that. Tell me it doesn't smell like
your
wine.
It does smell like my wine.
Okay, finish your story.
Got hammered on it, you know?
No.
And my cousin told me we should go for a walk to say Happy New Year's to somebody who lived a few blocks away. We got picked up by the cops underage and drunk. And then even after all of that, getting home and whatnot, I still puked my guts up on this blue stuff. I mean...
How old are you? Underage, obviously.
Yeah, I was probably 15, 16. Had to be right now. However old I would have been in the year 2000.
Raise your hand if you underage drank.
Hello, world. It's nice to meet you.
It definitely smells like your homebrew wine that we get every year that I literally still have in my fridge right now.
Well, that's not a compliment.
One. It smells like grape wine.
This shit smells really good to me for obvious reasons.
Yours smells like this too, Shane. I'm telling you.
That's what I'm saying, for obvious reasons. Now, why is my wine still in your fridge instead of drunk the hell to pieces and gone?
Because I was drinking whiskey this week. I might switch to wine.
Answer a question for me, too, by the way. Why is my cider taste like it's got maple and brown sugar and stuff in it now? There's none of that.
That is the best oatmeal out there. I wouldn't complain.
What the fuck, man?
It's so good. It's delicious.
Okay, let me try the wine. It smells promising.
It tastes like your wine, too. It's not as heavy, though.
It's not as boozy. It's more sugary, though, man. Like, I get, like, this heartburn stuff right here, just drinking some of these sugar crystals down.
This is not... Okay, out of all of these...
Oh, it's totally the best.
This is the best.
It's totally the best. I'm actually going to go with a 5 on this one.
Decent. I'd go with a 6. I think that's the highest that I've rated the Mad Dogs. This is trash. This is not great, but if you are... I'm touching the...
It's fine. I'm not going to drink them.
if you are learning to appreciate alcohol, you still like things really, really sugary, you're maybe drinking underage. I'm not promoting underage drinking by any means. This is what you're going to be drinking. This is like college years.
This is slightly more sugary than Lambrusco. It's very, very similar, but it's got more sugar. And that sounds like a good thing to those of you who like sugary wines. It's not necessarily a good thing. You could get sick on it and throw it up real fast.
This wouldn't taste bad coming up.
Oh, dude.
You think?
I don't feel like you've ever really thrown up a bunch of sugar.
Okay. I've also thrown up red wine all over myself in a shower.
Red wine is not sugar,
No,
man.
I know. I'm saying I have thrown up sugary things, but I've also been on the other end of the spectrum where it's like that bitter, that dry, and I will tell you what, throwing up sugary things is by far above throwing up those bittery, dry wines.
All right, I will say aftertaste on this one is pretty good.
Yeah.
Like if you just let it sit for a while, you do still get the red grape. It's nice. It's got that tartness to it, in spite of the sugar. It's surprising that this is the one, but this is the one, man.
Did I already rate it?
By the way, do you realize these bottles have the same amount of fluid in them as a wine bottle?
They do not.
750 ml, man.
Are you serious?
Same thing, bro.
The fucking corporation's lying to us. How much did these cost? Do you know?
I don't remember. I get them at the local corner store. Not that I get them routinely. They've been there my whole life, and I do mean my whole life. I think this one, if you've never had a wine and you want to try some alcohol, this is where I would start.
Yeah.
You might appreciate wine if some of the after flavor really kind of sits well with you.
Do you drink this before or after you start slapping the bag?
Slapping the bag.
Yeah.
That sounds like a sexual reference.
Dude, you have never heard of slapping the fucking boxed wine. You take it out the box, you slap the bag, and then you open that bitch up to drink out of. Never.
No. I don't think I've met enough girls like you in my life.
I don't slap the bag, but I know people do. The Feruzia or whatever wine that comes, that comes in a bag.
I know boxed wines.
You're supposed to slap it before you drink it directly out the spout.
Why are you telling me about slapping the bag?
Slap the bag.
I thought I knew it all.
No, you don't. Anyway. This is better than what we've had from the Mad Dog. So this is definitely a good intro to wine. It is definitely not wine. But give it a try. It's not terrible.
It's close. It's like if they stopped halfway through fermentation. There's still a lot of sugar in there.
It's Shane's rape wine.
My rape wine has a sweetness that comes from the concentrate.
Either one will get
it's
you
the
fucked
juice
up.
Concentrate. This is different. This is like sweeter than Lambrusco. Lambrusco is my rape wine. That's what you're thinking of.
Lambrusco.
Yeah, man.
Well, let's talk about the question, man. What band that you've seen live put on the worst performance? I do have an answer. I don't think it's the worst performance, but it is definitely not something that I like in my concert-going experience. I saw Rob Zombie and Marilyn Manson together in the, Twins of Evil tour. And I like Manson's work, but he does spit on his audience. He is a little bit dramatic when it comes to outfit changes every song. And then we're kind of waiting on him to come out. Zombie put on a fucking hell of a show. I've seen him twice, so he was good. I would change that about Manson. That was a bummer. But, yeah, I don't want to be spit on when I go to a concert. Some people do. I'm not one of them. So
I'm sure there's a better answer than what's coming to mind right now, but this stuff's going in my head. Very first concert I ever went to was a Rock Fest in '97, and it was jam-packed full of amazing stuff. So, but the one thing that was really different, and not necessarily in a good way, was Jewel. And I hate to say this because it's one of my favorite albums of all time. She was performing from the Pieces of You stuff, but she was, and I mean, I appreciate it in like a mic night or a small space sort of thing where you know what you're getting. This was like a gargantuan event, man. And she's just standing there with an acoustic playing and singing her songs. Beautiful. And that's what I'm saying. Beautiful voice and everything. I haven't been to a whole lot of concerts either. So, you know, take my stuff with a grain of salt. As a runner-up, I think it was Fate's Warning is what I want to say. I'm probably wrong. But like a lot of the vocals were pretty one note, you know. Okay. It didn't go over. So,
by the way, check out our podcast, Rated Radio Podcast, where we talk about more music.
Yeah, it's in a better position than this. It's much more structured. But, you know...
We did cover Jewel, though.
Jewel. Next up is Rita's. Again, this is the Straw-ber-Rita. So it's like the Lime-a-Rita, but with straw in it.
Strawberry.
Oh. That explains the pictures, man. Mm-hmm. I was curious. I thought it was going to taste like a wheat beer for a second. But...
You gonna drink the Scarecrow from, the Scarecrow from Wizard of Oz?
Drink the Scarecrow. I would like to make some people drink the Scarecrow. Another 8%er, by the way. Sorry, my nose is itching real bad. I don't have to pick it, it just itches, you know.
You can only feel with one part of your body for the rest of your life. Which is it gonna be?
This doesn't smell as good immediately. It still smells good.
Oh, it tastes good too.
Not even like a strawberry candy, but like strawberry juice.
No. Those strawberry candies that we get at Christmas time. The ones wrapped up looking like strawberries. That's
what I'm saying. It doesn't. It doesn't for me.
Are you kidding me?
No, I just had one the other day, man. My son wanted to try. No, he ate the last one. But it's not too far off. It's just much more like a strawberry juice. Like a strawberry popsicle or something is where I'm...
Sour punch straws without the sour.
Woo!
Strawberry sour punch straws.
I'm agreeing 1,000%.
Exactly, right?
There's not a whole lot of sour, except I think that some of the reaction in the back of my throat right now is from all the sugar.
Oh my god, I'm so on point with that. 8.
Actually, the more I drink that, the more I think it is like sour. Like from the... It's got to be a combination of sour and sugar.
It's strawberry sour punch straws.
It's still sweet.
If that's your bag, this is for you.
Yeah, it's still candy, right? It's still candy.
Hella sweet. It almost makes me want to call dibs on that one rather than this one.
Why would you call dibs on either, man? They're going to make you sick.
I don't know that I'm going home tonight, so...
So why would you get sick just because you're not going home?
It's your bathroom, man.
Wow. How disrespectful. That's tough, but I will say 6. I do think it's good. I'd struggle to get through one just because it's so sweet, you know? Mm-hmm. Now, the sour helps. There's still a lot of sugar to that. It's got a great flavor. The mouth feels pretty decent. It's just a little over heavy because of the sugar.
Okay, so I have to ask. I don't have to, but I want to. Out of all of these... Which one would you come back to?
That's a tough question because I know I rated this lower. I feel like I could drink this in small doses. This one is good. But I know I'd get sick on this. I'd get sick on this too, but I'd drink just a little bit of it. You know, like...
Are you talking like shot purposes?
Like the kosher wines, you know, like non-alcoholic grape juice type wines. Like I could have a little shot of this and I'd be good. little shot of this, I'd want to drink more, and then I just make myself sick. So I think Mad Dog probably got big because of this right here, and then the colors are what make it stand out on the shelf.
Yeah, the colors are gorgeous. I mean, don't get me wrong. Look at this.
What about you?
That's beautiful. Which one would I drink again? I would drink this again. I would drink that, and I would drink that. Okay.
We're not really in much disagreement then, man.
Yeah, no, man. We're not. You can only feel with one part of your body for the rest of your life. Which is it?
Well, help us keep the combo going by sharing. Yeah.
No.
You know
I want an answer from you, man. I get it. Your butthole. Let's move on.
I mean, you had to say it out loud.
I think, I don't know. There are a lot of positive that come with obviously your hands. You're using them the most. You're learning different textures of different things. Your hands can also be a sensual thing. Obviously, I want to go the sensual route and be like the nether regions. But
like for my clitoris to feel, man.
I mean, but you can't hold your child with.
I mean, you can, but
no,
you can't feel it,
man. No.
You have to rub them on the giblies to feel it.
Stop it right now.
I already went there. It's too late.
There's so much more that comes with being able, obviously, to be able to feel with your hands, hold your children, feel different textures of food, feel different heat, temperatures, things like that. There would be the biggest.
You seem real worried about children right now, man. When are you gonna?
There's so much more benefit that comes with obviously your hands than your nether regions, and there are some people that only get off physically touching with their hands, nothing with their nether regions. I'm just saying. There's more benefit that comes with your hands. It sounds like
you're saying hands, just real slow saying hands.
Hands. Obviously. You?
I think I would agree, just because I've joked about getting rid of the peen, you know?
Yeah, you're a Ken doll down there. Balls only.
Hey, I can't even do that because someone would still love it, you know?
I mean,
someone
out there.
Someone would be real mad, not for like, don't show my kid dick and balls, but like someone would be mad if you put a dick and balls on Ken dolls. Like I really was hot for the nothing.
Excuse me? Say that again?
Someone would be like, I was real hot for
like rubbing mounds up against each other.
Totally, yeah. Sometimes you feel like a nut. Sometimes
oh my God.
Ken's mound.
Thank God I'm unemployed right now.
Anyway, I will agree with you. I think at this moment, I'm trying to decide like elbows, armpits.
Are you kidding me? Elbows and armpits are even in question?
It's a joke.
Okay.
Yeah.
I was going to say, if it's not nether regions, mouth, or hands, I don't see any benefit of using anything else.
Yeah, I would say feet because they really do feel a lot and help with our, you know, equilibrium. Is that word too big? Can I use it?
Sure, you can use it if you know what it means.
Maybe I do, maybe I don't, but I used it. So it's like I would say hands or feet, but I mean obviously the thing that everyone's thinking is the genitalia.
The genitalia.
Or the taint, or you know
anything. Don't undervalue the stimulation of a nipple.
Yeah, you can totally do it all the way with just a nip. Your old friend, the Californian guy, told you, right?
Now I need you to tell me which highway to take to get to whatever on time.
That's a stereotype. You shouldn't use those. It's really inappropriate. And I'm just deflecting because I've been drinking. I can't remember. So you lead us out.
Sure. Keep the conversation going in the comments. This has been another episode of
The Banter Bar.
I'm Rayburn.
Getting that Californian guy, man.
Farewell, beer snobs.
I'll just leave you a little sip in case you want to go back.
I appreciate the sip. I think I could drink quite a bit of this.
I just want to see how it feels in my mouth.
I guess we'll see you next time.
On the Banter Bar.
I definitely prefer the Californian. He is definitely easier to work off
Oh,
of.
than the old man.
Mhm.
The old man just made you uncomfortable.
It did. I was like, well, you walked in and
That's
I didn't
so
have
funny.
any time to prepare. I'm like,
That's
what the
what
fuck
made
am
it
I supposed to do?